today I'm going to be doing an update on my project Pan. This is the one that I started about a month ago. I have 13 products that I'm working on. I know a couple of them that I'm not going to finish, but I want to at least encourage myself to work on them a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you the progress on the products so far. So I'm going to start with the eyeliners. The first one that I'm going to share with you guys is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Empire. This one has not gotten any progress. I've been focusing on the other two, so let's see if you guys can see that there. So this is the mark right here, so it is still in the same place it was. I don't think I've used this one at all since I updated you guys, or since I started, I guess, because I've been focusing on the other two, which are a lot closer. So I will probably start on this one once the other two are done, or at least one of the other two are done. So for now, that one's not moving. The next one is the one that I've been using the most, and that is the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Oozy. And this one is a gray. I have it on today, so it can be a little bit more intense. It can be lighter. I like it for every day because it's not a lot of work, and so when I put it on for school, it's not too dramatic or too much effort. So that is this one here. So this is where I started last time, and then this is where I am now. So I moved a little bit. I thought I would move more than that, but I am definitely making good progress. I do need to sharpen this one again. But this has been probably moving the fastest because I've been using it every day. And then I have the Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes pencil in 0L, I think it is. And this one I've only been using on the weekends. I haven't been using this one a whole lot, but this is the smallest one that I have of the three, and it is definitely going to be gone fairly soon. I sharpen it, or I have to sharpen it almost every time I use it. And then when I sharpen it, this little thing down here, the end of it twists. So once I get to a point where I can't grab onto it, I'm going to have to be done with it because I won't be able to sharpen it anyway. So if we check our lines here, this one didn't make a whole lot of progress. I only really use this one on the weekends. The top line here is where I started, and then I moved down just a tiny bit. So this one will probably be gone faster than my others though, because it's harder to sharpen this one. Alright, next up I have two eye pencils, one of which has not moved at all. This is the Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil from NYX. This one I'm not going to start using until I finish up my other one, so there's been zero progress on that one. But on this one, I've been using it every day, and there was not nearly as much progress as I thought there would be, so this is where I am right now. So if we check our line here, I'm just measuring the actual product here, and so I moved from here to here. I think this one will go a little bit faster. If I focus on this side of it, it's like tapered off on one side, so there would definitely be more progress if I focused on this side of it, but I have been using it every day. It will go pretty fast, I think. I don't know how long it'll take me. It'll probably take me at least a few more months, but this one is definitely making progress, so that's good. All right, now I'm going to move on to the face products. I finished my first product, and that was the Dr. Jart Black Label Detox Beauty Balm. This one was just like a little sample size here, but I cut it open, and there was a lot more product in it than I thought there would be when I cut it open. This I liked, but my skin is oily for the most part, and it was kind of a problem when my skin was oily. I did like it. I used it about a week longer than I thought it would after I cut it open, so that was good, but I don't think I would need to purchase this anytime soon. I've figured that BB balms are just not the best, or BB creams are not the best for my skin. The next thing is my e.l.f. High Definition Powder. So the last time I looked, I was right under the holes. I'm a little bit further down now. This, I feel like I'm wasting such a huge amount of it because every time I try to use it or open it, it goes everywhere. But this is still probably going to take me a couple months yet. There's a fair amount of product left in it, even though that doesn't seem like that much. There's really, like when I open up this container with the holes in it, there's still a fair amount of product in there. But this is fine. It's going okay. I'm ready for it to be done because I'm sick of it making such a mess. But yeah, I'm definitely making progress in that. I've used that pretty much every day. I occasionally use other powders, but most of the time I'm using that. For my YBF Brighten, Hide, and Sculpt Concealer, I've hit pan on one of the concealers, which is exciting. So I hit pan on the lightest shade. This I use under my eyes. And then I figured out that if I use this and this together, like mix them together, it works better for a concealer on most days than just using this one. This color was off for me before, but if I put them together, it works pretty well. And I have been using this concealer here as a sculptor, like a cream sculptor. This one's fine. I don't love it, but I have been making a dip in all of them, and I hit pan, hooray! So this one I think will be probably about half gone by next update. I have these two here. I have the Benefit Girl Meets Pearl and the Benefit Sunbeam, and these I talked about mixing into my foundations, which I do occasionally, but it is a little bit too much work to do on an everyday basis, and so there's not a ton of progress on these. I probably used each of them 3 or 4 times max. And I have no way of really judging how much is left in these, but these I just want to get some good use out of. So even if I don't finish either of these, my goal is to really just try to get good use out of them so that they don't go to waste in my products. So you know, I don't have a lot of time to mix them in every day, but they're not bad when I do mix them. I think once I finish my Benefit What's Up highlighter, then I will try to use these more, but for right now, I mean, they're fine. They're good. I just haven't done a whole lot with them because it's a little bit more time consuming. Then I have my L'Oreal Paris Magic Smooth Souffle Blush. This one's in Cherubic. Before I was pretty much at the line of this, so I have definitely made a little bit of progress. It is a little bit lower down in there. It doesn't take a lot of this product, so I have been using this every day, but it doesn't take much of this product to use it every day. So I think this is going to take me a little while yet. So there's that. It's slowly making progress. There's not a ton of progress being made, but I am using it every day, so that's good. And then I have my final two products are my lip products. So the first thing I had was the Benefit Lollibalm. So that one was, there wasn't a ton of product in this sample, so it was up here to start with. And so I'm saying it's pretty much finished. It's not quite gone. I'll probably use it a couple more days. But if you look across the top, this is just the plastic applicator, and then there's just a tiny little bump there. So I'm probably not going to dig into it to finish it off, but I will definitely at least make sure that it is flat across the top. This is a like light lavender type color. I like it, but there's something about like the smell and taste of it that kind of grosses me out. That's not my favorite. And I don't love the look of it by itself all the time. So I've been mixing it a lot with the Marc Jacobs little sample lipstick I got in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And I like the look of those together. It's just like a nice light pink. So I'll be glad when this is done because it's not my favorite. And then my other lip product, which hardly made any progress, is my Sonia Kashuk Moisture Luxe Tinted Lip Balm in Hint of Berry. And this one hasn't really made much progress. I put it in my purse because I had open house for school and I was going to refresh my makeup, and then it just never came back out. And so I never tend to reach for things when they're in my purse. So this obviously didn't move very much. It moved like the slightest bit. If I round off the top part here, because there's like this weird angled part, if I round up that part of it, I'm sure it will not take me very long to finish. I just need to make sure that I put it back over here so that I can reach for it in the mornings, because otherwise I won't use it. Alright, so that is it for my Project Pan update. Not a whole lot of progress. I was hoping there would be a little bit more, but even though I've been using a lot of these products every day, some of them just take a lot longer to use up. So hopefully by next month I will have a couple more final done things to share with you. So I will share the Lolly tint probably next month because I will actually be done with it. And then hopefully I'll be done with at least one of my eyeliners and at least halfway done with my concealers. That's going to be my goal. Anyway, I would love to hear if you're doing any project pans. Please link those in the comments below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.